Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. 214, bet 'em in the break room. 214. How you doing? What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. 214, bet 'em in the break room. 214.
Break room. 214. It's Chris Brown. And if you guys didn't know, we have tickets for you to check out Chris Brown. I can't remember what the date of the show is, but we have your opportunity to go check him out. Where is he going to be? Is it at the Toyota Music Factory?
I don't know. I'm thinking he'll be like American Airlines.
Yeah, like something like that.
Is
Yellow
he
Beezy, Chris Brown is with Yellow Beezy?
Yellow Beezy is on it.
Shout out Beezy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I saw him the last time he was here at American Airlines, so maybe
Top
it is.
dollar sign.
Yeah, but shout out to Witherspoon Law Firm because they're the ones that are giving those tickets away.
Witherspoon Law Firm.
You got a chance to win on Let's Get It Radio.
How they get at Witherspoon Law Firm? People might just be tuning in.
The phone number is 903 something 2500.
What type of cases do they have?
They handle accident injury. Accident injury.
Okay.
So malpractice, if a crane fell on your loved one, if you had somebody drown at a water park, or there was an issue at a amusement park and there's an injury involved, injury or death, then you can call Witherspoon. And get your rec check.
Get that rec check.
Have a rec.
Get your money.
Get that check. Speaking of checks, we have a diverse staff here. We do all kind of stuff. we have all. What I mean by diverse, we have a lot of job titles here that we do, and beknownst to me, when I met Epic, I met him as a artist back in 2000, whatever.
Yeah, cutting them.
When I moved back,
shout out Tonio.
When I moved back, oh, what up, Tonio?
Google.
When I moved, well, I see Google. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't seen him in forever. When I moved back to Dallas, me and Epic hooked back up, and little did I know, this dude would end up helping me purchase my home.
Yay!
Gave me advice and things that I needed to pay attention to before I signed anything. So, with that being said, Epic has some things that you need to know. If you don't know, now you know.
That's right.
When it comes to the housing market and buying a house and things of that nature. So, Epic, go and let them know what it is.
Man, listen, a lot of people come to me and ask me, the first thing they ask me, man, how we buy a house? What's the credit score requirement? I'm going to make this plain and simple, family. Listen,
so they got to have credit.
You got to have credit. Now, what does that entail? You can have one line of traditional, one line of credit. Sometimes it's non-traditional credit. But if you got a FICO score, you want to have a 580. If you got a 580, you can go FHA with 3.5% down. Down on what? The purchase price of your house, 3.5% down, get a 580. It's okay if you don't have a 580. If you got a 560, you just know you need to put 10% down. Now, other questions they asked me about is
wait, hold on before you started, because you said some terms that
threw some numbers out there.
Average person might not know. So, first of all, you said a FICO score. What is that?
FICO score. That's if you take all three of your scores. You have Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax.
What are those?
Those are the credit reporting bureaus that monitor your credit every month. Okay.
So these are the reason why my score is what it is. It's three people that monitor your score that you have.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're pulling all the data from how they get it pertaining to you and your social and your
spending
score.
habits.
Your spending habits.
There we go.
Right?
Okay.
And based on your spending habits, they develop what they call a DTI. That's debt to income ratio. Basically, what is the ratio between the money you have coming in and the money you got going out? Your liabilities. So once that's determined, if you within a DTI where you can handle a mortgage, you'll be able to get a mortgage if you got a 580. And less than 580, you just put 10% down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? There are programs out there for those of you that are afraid to move to rural areas. I strongly encourage you to go to some of these rural areas because
what are some of the rural areas?
Forney, right?
Yeah.
If you're in Texas, you're familiar with Forney.
Yeah.
Anywhere that's where you got railroad tracks real close by, and it's kind of way out, the furthest distance in any direction, they got loans called we'll come back to it, USDA loans. All right.
So it's like city life in the country, basically.
City life in the country.
Yeah.
And most of these people, they building up, man. They building up so rampantly. You got Walmarts, all the eating places you love, you still get them.
That is true.
And here's the best part of that though. Zero down. You go through the program, you don't put anything down.
But what
Wow.
does your credit score have to be?
580.
580.
Right.
Okay.
Now with this one, you can't make over. There's an income requirement. You can't make over, I think, $72,000. But look up USDA loan. It's a government loan. Just go to Google and say what are the requirements for USDA loan, and it'll cut and dry right there. The guidelines are right there. We just don't know where to get this stuff and what to ask for.
Wow.
And Epic has all of that information, so you can always tune in here to find out. Because this was the thing. My credit score is real low. Like, it's not a 580. It ain't a 580 at all. And we were having a conversation, and I was like, well, my credit is bad. And Evan was like, well, you need to look at it and see what's on it. So I looked at it, and the problem is nothing's on it. So I did get a credit card.
Good.
And I done used it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a little over 30% though.
That's okay, as long as you
On the
keep
balance.
that. But that's okay too, as long as you're making that payment on time.
But I made the payment.
Yeah.
You know, so I got a payment under my belt. I just got the credit card, got the payment under my belt on time. Well, it was early.
Yeah.
But it's still like, I think, I paid it 30%. Actually, it was probably down 20%. But then I had to use my credit card.
Yeah, that's what we do though. But as long as watch it after about anywhere from 3 to 6 months that you've been using it, then you're gonna see you score shoot. Then you need to get you another one.
Okay. Well, I like using my check card though, and that was the thing, because with their credit, what did Biggie say? Credit?
Get it.
Forget it.
Forget it. Right.
Forget it.
That's right.
Forget it. But Epic has everything that we need. This is a walking resource for us on home buying. I know that he just sat here and freestyle, but he's also a very intelligent man when it comes to, and not only does he do this, his wife does this too, so it's in the house.
Shout out to my baby. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
So if you trying to, I'm looking at the camera when I say we got a camera up here too, so I'm looking at the camera. I know you hear me on the radio, but we got a camera up too. If you're trying to get that house, even if you're not in Texas, like the advice and the information that this man has is gold. So just get at us at the breakroom214 at Gmail, or go to our Facebook page, or go to our Instagram, or go to our Twitter. DM us. You got any questions for Epic, and he can get at you.
Now you know.
It's the Break Room 214.